Okay everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. Welcome to the last episode of the walkthrough, but not the last episode I'm going to film, because I got a couple special episodes. But this is the last episode of the walkthrough, features the defeating of the final boss, and I'm also going to show you the end credits as the ominous music gets closer as we reach the top of the stairwell. So, this is where I left off at the end of the last episode. Through this door awaits Ganondorf, where we can fight him and rescue Princess Zelda. And just so you can see, for the occasion, if I could hit the right button, I switched Link up to his usual battle greens. So without further ado, let's open the door and let's take care of Ganondorf. Yep, so there's Ganondorf playing the piano. There's our Triforce embedded in the back of our hand, glowing. And there's Zelda's, the Triforce of Wisdom, and the Triforce of Power held by Ganondorf. Remember, he needed all three pieces of the Triforce to really take control of the Sacred Realm. So Link, you walked right into his trap, so now we're just going to have to kick his ass. And he starts saying he couldn't get that piece 7 years ago, blah 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 blah. Alright dude, let's start fighting so I can kick the shit out of you again. So he thinks he's finally won with all three Triforce parts. And there he is. This is not Phantom Ganondorf, this is the real Ganondorf. Now, unfortunately, because of what he's doing, we lose Navi for this battle, so we can't Z-target him. So it can make it a little more challenging, but we should still have no problem taking care of him. Great King of Evil, Ganondorf. Okay, so first things first. Yep, so that's one of Ganondorf's attacks. He can hit the ground with his fist, and if he hits the ground with his fist, he'll make the blocks drop, and you can fall down to those pots and pans that I showed, or those pots that I showed you earlier, and you can smash them open and grab some, some arrows, some heart pieces, and some magic. So, besides that little ground pound attack that he has, Ganondorf has two other attacks, and I'm going to make sure that I show you both of those attacks. I also should point out, I'm not going to do the cheap jump slash BR trick where you can kill Ganondorf in one turn. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to show you his two attacks and just how to kill him regularly. So first things first, you want to get your sword out because we're going to play tennis. So I like to stand in the corner here, and Ganondorf's first attack, where he gathers a yellowish ball. Basically, it's just like the Forest Temple, where you play tennis with him and eventually you can hit his ball of energy back at him, and he'll be stunned. And you also want the light arrows, because once he's stunned, basically you're going to take an arrow out and you're going to hit him with a light arrow, and that's going to cause him to have that little explosion, allowing you to jump. And I'm just going to do a couple slashes because I want to show you the other attack. So you're going to jump to the middle aisle, and real quickly you are going to slash him and then quickly jump on the edge. And I recommend jumping on the ends here. You can see I'm in the corner, because basically because he can't smash this block to the ground if you stand to the side. Those blocks, you can see to my left and right, he can smash those to the ground. So I'm just going to keep playing tennis with him, because I want to show you his other attack before I kill him. So, real quick, we're just going to keep playing tennis. Or I'm going to keep getting hit, one or the other. So his other attack, you'll see he doesn't quite grab the light like that. Hopefully it'll be the next one. I don't want to do too much damage without showing you the attack. So yeah, just make sure you want to hit him with your light arrow after you play tennis with him, and you can jump over and attack him, and your Z targeting works. So, just keep that in the back of your mind. Like I said, I just want to show you his attack. I think he's probably going to do it now. Nope, he wants to play tennis again. Okay, so I'll hit him down, and I'll hit him once with my sword, and then I'll just run from this attack, just to show you the other attack. Or I'll just keep getting hit by his balls of light. That works too. So, it's a pretty simple fight. I'm just not doing the best right now, but as you can see, it's pretty simple. Excuse me. The Forest Temple should have really prepared you for this, the whole playing tennis aspect. Okay, so I got my light arrow out, I got a second to shoot him. I shoot him with the light arrow, he falls to the center. And I'm going to hit him once, and I'm going to jump off, like I said, just because I want to show you his other attack. Come on, show me your other attack. Okay, that's not his other attack. Come on, do your other attack. That's not your other attack. Dude, I really just want to show people, if they watch this, how to defend against your other attack. Oh my god. Come on, do it. Oh, okay, so he wants to play tennis again. I guess I can hit you once more. Although if you die and I have to restart this episode, I'm really going to be pissed. But, whatever happens, happens. So you see, this is definitely his primary attack. When he gets low in health, I think is when he starts using the other one. Oh, crap, gotta hit him with the arrow. Oh, and if you wait too late to hit him with an arrow, he won't do any damage and he will get back to normal. Okay. Come on, do your other attack. Well, I'll describe it while I'm playing tennis with him. His other attack, it'll look different as he starts to gather energy. While he's gathering that energy, you want to hit him with a light arrow. That's what you do for his other attack. So we're playing tennis. Okay, there we go. Hit him with the arrow. Jump across. Don't you dare die. And we'll jump over here, and hopefully he'll do it now. Come on, do it. Is he gonna do it? Nope. That's the... Okay. I think I'm going to maybe cut out some of this while I'm just waiting for him to do that attack. Pretty much what I've shown you to do for this first couple rounds is pretty standard. You just constantly play tennis with him, and then you hit him with a light arrow, and then you jump on this platform here to take him out. And because I don't want to kill him, I'm actually going to switch up to the Master Sword. Get a hit off with the Master Sword and run over here. And normally I would do jump attacks, and I would jump attack and just slash him to hell. But like I said, I want to show this specific attack. Okay, here it is. He starts gathering the black cloud that you saw there. All you gotta do is take out your light arrow, hit him with your light arrow, it'll knock him down, and now we can beat the hell out of him. Just slash, 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 slash. Okay. So now I'm just going to continue. I don't care what he does. We're going to take care of him. Preparing for... Yep. Preparing for that. And hopefully a little slash will take care of him. And there he is. Done. Dusted. Incredibly easy. Would have been done probably 5 minutes ago if I wasn't trying to show you his second attack. So he says, the great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid? And you can see he coughed up blood there. That was actually replaced in later editions of the game. His blood was changed to green. But while I don't have the gold copy, I do have one of the original silver copies of the game. And all the blood is still blood. For instance, the blood in the bottom of the well isn't there in later versions of the game, and also the Shadow Temple. So we kicked his ass, and now he's just going to fall down. Bump. Bump. Incredibly easy, probably one of the easiest bosses in the game by this point. Oh, and there's Zelda. You know, she was kind of out of it for all the battles, so was Navi. Don't worry, we took care of them all by ourselves. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And, oh, well, we're not done yet. It's a Zelda game. You think that was the last fight? You're wrong. So now he's going to try to collapse us in the castle, so we need to escape the castle. Tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow her. So one thing I'm going to do, because of my magic... Oh, I forgot, your magic and your life gets completely restored after the battle. You're going to follow Zelda, rocks are going to fall and hit you. The one thing you need to remember when you're escaping the tower is Zelda actually takes up space. So if you jump off a ledge, basically if you jump and you land right on top of her, come on Zelda, she will actually knock you off the edge and you'll fall to the abyss and have to restart it. So that's just something to keep in mind. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to follow her to these bars that are barring the doors. And with her power, she can open them even though you cannot. So she's off to the left here in this pot's room. And she's just going to gasp while we get hit by rocks. So just run over to this doorway here. Run up to the door looking at her and she will open it. We will have one fight coming up. I don't think it's... Not this one. So you don't want to Z-target her, but you just want to jump across. Let her run ahead. You have plenty of time. These rocks don't do a lot of damage. So you don't want to have her knock you off the edge. That's basically the huge thing. So she opens this door, we run through, and I think maybe this is our fight. Nope. It is probably the next room. So once again, just follow her to the door. She'll use her magic to open it. Open the bars that are barring our path. And once again, we're on the outside. Now this is another spot on the outside where it's really narrow there, and she can kind of pause and screw you and knock you off the edge. It's personally never happened to me. Just something to be aware of. So we'll run into this room, and in this room, you run towards her. She goes off to the side and then surrounds herself by fire because we got two more Stalfos to deal with. Now these Stalfos, there is something tricky with this fight. Okay, I do have my big Aron sword out. And the tricky thing with this fight is you have to kill the second Stalfos relatively quickly, because if you take too long to kill the second one, not the first one, the second one, basically what will happen is his buddy will reassemble. So this Stalfos you want to kill quickly. Stop backing away, asshole. Okay. And he's actually dead because my first jump attack was actually him. So I'm just going to pick up some hearts, some arrows. Where's Zelda? Oh, there she is. So once you defeat the two Stalfos, just follow Zelda to the next door, and this will be relatively easy. There's a couple more spots that we have to deal with. Nothing too bad. And this is another tricky spot because you have to jump. You should be able to jump past Zelda, though, like I just did. And I think this is the last outer door. You got plenty of time, 1 minute and 20 seconds. So you just gotta follow her little path here, try not to get hit by the boulders, and run over to this door. You can see I still have 2 blue potions, I still have 2 fairies, and I have a full thing of hearts with all the upgrades. I don't really care about getting hit by the rocks. In fact, I'm actually just going to run forward and wait for her down here. So just continue down the path, and you just got to stand here and wait for her. Or... okay. Don't go too far, because apparently she's too stupid to follow. I think we only have one more door that we have to go through. Yup. Now you notice there is a Redead right there. Again, I don't care about him. Come on, come on, come on. Don't. Yep. You can find him if you want. I don't care. Just run past them. Zelda will open the door, and you can escape. And this is the last door right up here. This is the last set of bars that you have to get through. Just run up here. Zelda will open it, and you have escaped Ganon's castle trying to fall on top of you. That would have hurt a lot. I forgot it actually fell, all that. I thought it was just the internal tower that fell. My bad. So now with the castle fallen, we're surely done, right? We've taken care of all the bosses, we've escaped their elaborate trap, we have to be done, right? Ah, there we go. It's over, it's finally over. Oh, finally Link and Zelda can talk. And Navi apologizes she couldn't help us, but as you saw, oh shit, of course. Well, we're gonna have another boss to fight. And this one, I do promise, is actually the last boss. So if we talk to Zelda, what is that sound? Actually, I don't think I even have to do that. So we're just going to walk out here to the middle. We're going to see what's going on. And all of a sudden, a fire ring surrounds us, prevents Zelda from helping us. Oh, and there's Ganondorf. Larger and alive, even though we killed him. Oh yeah, he still has the Triforce of Power. And all of a sudden he is going to morph into... Ganon. Ganon is the final boss of this game. And he's going to slash his swords, and in slashing his swords, our Master Sword goes flying. And that sucks because the Master Sword is the sword, the weapon that you need to actually finally finish Ganon. Navi says there's no way he's going to stop her, we're going to fight together, and Ganon says let's get it on. Okay, so one of the first things you want to do is you want to roll away from Ganon. I'm going to quickly equip my Bigoron sword, because even though I had it equipped before this scene began, when he knocks the Master Sword out of your hand, it unequips your Bigoron sword. And I just want to let him hit me, just so you can see how much damage he actually does. So he does a fair amount. And there are basically, there's one spot on him where you can damage him, and that's his tail right there. So you saw what I did. There's a whole two ways to defeat him. You can just roll through his legs like I did, and slash his tail, or you can Z-target him and hit him with a light arrow, and that'll temporarily stun him, allowing you to roll through his legs, and then you can hit him. If you find out you're getting hit a lot like that in this game, always remember you can use Nairu's Love. It is an option. You will still get hit, however, you will not take damage. So you can see I'm just simply following him around. I'm rolling through his legs when he goes to attack us, Z-targeting his tail, and slashing it with my Bigoron sword. And I'm actually doing this in a very specific spot. I want to be as close to Zelda as possible, because eventually we'll do enough damage and we'll be holding this guy to the ground, and that's when you have to go and get your Master Sword back. Now, if you don't have potions or fairies or anything, and you find you're losing life, if you lure Ganon over to some of these like boulders and obelisks, he'll slash them, and you can get spells or potion, maybe magic from them. I personally don't need them because I have 2 fairies. Okay, so here's the important part. So Ganon is laying to the ground, so temporarily the fire is going to be lowered. So we need to run and grab the Master Sword. Real quickly, grab it. I'm going to hit the start because I don't remember if it's automatically equipped or not. Okay, it is. And now we need to run and we need to slash Ganon. And if I do it quick enough, which I didn't do, you can actually, if you do it quick enough, it's possible to actually get him, to actually kill him before he gets back up. In this case, he got back up, so I'm just gonna, it's Tail Assault once again. And you can see I'm taking damage. Like I said, I have 2 blue potions and 2 fairies. I really don't care. Okay. Have another light area, you piece of shit. So we'll just jump, or we'll just keep slashing. And why not? I'll use the Master Sword, that way it's automatically in my hand. You know, I would do more damage with the bigger round sword, but... And as he starts getting in lower in health, you can see he gets a little smarter, he turns a little quicker. So just make sure you get out of the way quickly. Okay, and apparently you can't use your light arrow when he's already attacking. So you can see I'm actually getting low in health. I may actually get to show you what a fairy looks like when it's in a bottle and you die. Maybe. Maybe not. So you can see I'm just rolling through his legs, and after I roll through his legs, I Z-target, because the only thing it should lock on is his tail, and I slash it with my sword. If you wanted to, you could do a jump attack. And there we go. So we hit him, so now we're standing in front of him with our sword. The one thing we have left to do is Zelda's going to hold him to the ground. Once again, in the updated games, this was changed from red. The Master Sword's gonna glow. And we're gonna walk right up and say, fuck you, Ganon. Ouch. That would hurt. So we've killed him, even though we can't really kill him technically. And he's gonna thrash around. And Zelda calls upon the other sages. Open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. So they're finally going to banish Ganon from Hyrule in the Sacred Realm, but unfortunately they can't actually kill him, probably because he has that Triforce piece. So maybe it also means that maybe it also means that technically Link and Zelda are also immortal. So as you can see, he's still clearly alive, he's not dead. And he makes a prophecy that someday when the seal is broken, he is going to exterminate our descendants from the face of Hyrule. So an ominous foreboding message from Ganondorf as he is banished to the evil realm. And that's why I think Ganondorf, Zelda, and Link are all actually immortal. So now that he's gone, we get a nice little chat with Zelda in the clouds, and pretty much this is going to be it. I recommend that you stick around, you watch the credits. It's probably about 10 to 15 minutes of extra time. There's a decent party at Lon Lon Ranch, and there's a pretty cool scene with all the sages after that, so I definitely recommend that you guys stick around. If you've never beat the game before, check that out. And, yep, Zelda says peace will return, because they've sent Ganondorf to the evil realm, and her next thing is to take some of the blame, and she's going to ask for the ocarina to send us back to our original time. So, like I said, guys, stick around, enjoy the credits for sticking with us. Once again, leave any questions or comments in the comments. If you like the video, smash that thumbs up. And, like I said, this is actually the last video of the walkthrough. I'll be still doing a walkthrough of just the Skulltulas and the Gossip Stones. I don't know when I'll do those, so just keep your eyes open or subscribe to make sure you catch those. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the end of the game.